Party of around 100 guests last night, tonight's main celebration is far bigger. Though the list hasn't been officially announced, celebrities spotted in New York include Dua Lipa, Ed Sheeran, Phoebe Waller-Bridge, and Graham Norton, who snagged an invite on his show. A uniting of the worlds of entertainment, sport, and fashion to celebrate what has moved beyond a love story to become a cultural phenomenon.
Neda Tawfiq reporting. Just a quick score update from the last 32 match between Australia and Egypt. Currently 28 minutes played, and Egypt have a 1-0 lead. They'll play the winner of Argentina against Cape Verde, which is later. Thanks for listening to this edition of The Newsroom with me, Ankit Desai.
Thank you for joining us. In half an hour, it's BBC Conversations.
We will hear the stories of those in Venezuela who survived the twin earthquakes that hit the north of the country. Some have been made homeless. Others have lost the friends they care about the most. All are angered by a lack of aid and resources.
That's followed by Crowd Science, asking how did plants evolve to attract animals?
The big trick of using an animal, an insect, a bird, etc., that means that you're more efficient. You're not just wasting a lot of sperm and energy. And so using a pollinator means that you get a delivery of your sperm to your eggs.
And at 21 GMT, The Interview sits down with dating app CEO Jackie Yantos.
In the UK, as one example, we know that almost half of Gen Z individuals in the UK are feeling lonely often or always.
This is the BBC World Service.
This is the BBC World Service, and after the news, the global story. The United States is celebrating 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And all this week, we're marking the moment, too, with a special series exploring the surprising and often hidden ways the U.S. has shaped the world. Today, we answer your questions about this moment and what to expect in the years ahead in this new world order. Join me, Asma Khalid, in 2 minutes.
BBC News with Alan Smith. The African Union has called for an emergency meeting on its military mission in Somalia after Washington said it was ending vital funding. The AU is the leading force supporting Somalia against al-Shabaab's jihadist insurgency. The UN has warned of a looming humanitarian catastrophe in Sudan's North Kordofan state as the country's brutal civil war continues. It highlighted a pattern of atrocities around the besieged state capital of El Abeid. Pakistani officials are investigating a syndicate suspected of smuggling human placentas from hospitals to make anti-aging injections. Police have arrested 5 people in connection with the case. India is summoning officials from Meta after an investigation found the tech giant profiting from paid adverts promoting child sexual abuse material on Instagram. BBC Eye found the ads offered links to messaging apps where the material could be bought. Senior leaders from Russia, Pakistan and Central Asia have paid their respects to Iran's late supreme leader in Tehran. The coffin of Ali Khamenei is on display alongside family members killed at the start of the US-Israeli war. A court in Britain has jailed 2 Romanian nationals found guilty of stabbing a journalist on behalf of Iran. Puria Zerati works for a Persian language channel critical of the Iranian government. Yemen's Iranian-backed Houthi rebels have warned Saudi Arabia against violating Yemeni airspace. They say Saudi warplanes tried to stop a civilian plane from Iran landing at Sana'a airport. Thousands of Mercedes-Benz workers have been protesting at plants across Germany against plans by the luxury car maker to make swinging cuts. Workers face measures including additional hours for no extra pay as well as job losses. And in France, the classic sport of pétanque is in turmoil after 4 of the country's top players were arrested for match fixing. They include the multiple world champion Dylan Rocha. And that's the world news from the BBC in London.
This week, as the United States celebrates 250 years since its founding, we here at The Global Story have been marking the moment too, with a very special series exploring the surprising and often hidden ways that the United States has shaped the modern world.
Is the world a better place for having the United States in it? Interesting question. I think I have to have enough pride in my country to say yes.
I feel like the American dream is alive but not well.
I believe that future historians will look back at this very time and conclude that it was the beginning of the end of American empire.
The changes happening in China's economy represent a real threat to the United States' geopolitical hegemony.
I was in Kenya and I had to choose between the two. I would choose America. I don't know why.